Alright, welcome back to Body by Books. We're going to do another healthy meal today. Buffalo chicken cauliflower mac and cheese with vegetarian variant for my peeps who don't eat meat. And you're going to need kosher salt, 3 cauliflower heads, a small container of heavy whipping cream, 4 ounces of cream cheese, a few squirts of Dijon mustard, a pound of cheddar, a sprinkle of black pepper, a spronkle of garlic powder, a tablespoon and a half of buffalo seasoning or more, and 3 chicken breasts. And you're going to start off with your 3 heads of cauliflower and chop those up like you do. I sped this up again because I don't do the cutting. I just keep on going with my sped up versions of things like this. But anyways, trying to get you guys on the same page as me with the food that I'm eating and stuff like that. This is obviously slightly healthier than regular mac and cheese because I am terrible at cutting stuff. Alright, and now that that is established, let's keep going. It is probably a little bit more healthy than regular mac and cheese because you don't have the noodles, which is pretty much the worst part of mac and cheese, unfortunately, and that's the thing that everybody loves. So I'm sorry guys, but there's no noodles in this. The reasoning behind that is because noodles are bad for you. But I'm sure you knew that, and I'm sure you don't want to hear it, but it's too late. You did, and there's no taking that back. Like I said, this is improv, so I'm just going with it. After you do all of your cutting of your cauliflower, I almost said garlic for some reason because my brain is not working right now. So you want to cut up your cauliflower and you want to throw it in the pot and get it boiling, so it'll be a little bit soft when you put it in the Pyrex or glass dish. Put on some rubber gloves because you're about to cut up some chicken, and you're going to fail at opening a package for probably 5 minutes, but you're going to make it look like about 13 seconds, and then successfully open it up to pull out the said carcasses. Now, what you want to do is not know how to do anything here and wear gloves that are clearly too small for your hands, and then use the most dangerous cutting technique possible, which is cutting with your offhand. Yeah, don't do that. Don't ever cut with your offhand even if you're trying to get a good shot. I did not cut myself. I'm not a professional, but I'm not a complete dunce, so I was able to get that completely cut up here for you without massive injury, only to my ego. And then clearly I made a mistake in cutting through my glove, or actually probably just tearing a big old hole. Nope, that's bad for you. Don't do that, okay? Alright, and let's just keep on going. You're going to want to get a basket from your air fryer if you have one and bring it out. That is how I cooked my chicken. As you can tell, my air fryer was slightly dirty already, and that is fine because it was only used to make vegetables. So anybody who has any questions, please feel free to not ask them, because that was the answer. Let's see here. And then you want to fill that up a little bit and then get your handy dandy air fryer rack that you bought for only 30 bucks, and then drop that in there. That was actually a decent buy because it allows me to cook more food and get more air to supply to the chicken. So air fryers cook by using hot air, as probably described in the name of what an air fryer is. So the air has more flow when there's more open space. Therefore, you just do that and use it, and it works. And then you want to take this last piece of chicken here and just jam it right in there. Yep, just squirt. Yeah, there you go. There, that's better. Perfect. Okay. Then next thing you're going to want to do is clean up your area, because you don't want to die from chicken butt disease. One of the other ingredients I forgot to mention in this video was about 27 Clorox wipes, because you're going to be disinfecting everything after you're done here. And then the next thing you want to do is get a small pot, or maybe a slightly bigger pot. Yes, that is probably better. And I found that out later when it overcooked and boiled all over the stove, because I am stupid. You want to put your heavy whipping cream in there, and then get your Pyrex dish out. And while that's happening, I'm going to let you hear a word from our sponsor. It's me. I don't have a sponsor. And we're back to a glass dish. So now I am getting everything else prepared. I got the cauliflower all cooked up, and I did not pat this stuff dry like it told me to do in the recipe that I got off the interwebs, but that's fine. It still tasted like food in the end, and I got a secondary dish and made the vegetarian version without any cross contamination from chicken particles, in case they were wondering. I did not pat that down either because I'm not good at this. But anyways, I will get better at cooking in the future videos, but I am doing this to show you what kind of things that I am making and how I basically try and stay healthy. See, there's me overboiling the heavy whipping cream. As you can tell, I don't do good at stuff. There's mustard, the Frank's Red Hot powder, the cream cheese, black pepper. I think I do some salt. Yeah, there it is. And there we go. Then I went ahead and sped up the video here so it didn't look like I had forgotten the garlic powder for, I don't know, 8 minutes, something like that. But either way, that is the ingredients that I threw into the sauce. Again, if you want the ingredient listing at the beginning of the video. And the reason why I'm using cauliflower instead of the classic noodles for a healthy dish, for anybody who does not know that calories are not just calories, that is me doing a slightly less funny but more informative part of this video, telling you that cauliflower has far less of an impact on your digestive system than noodles do. Noodles, classic style, are kind of dangerous. So you can watch my other videos to figure out why that is, but I'm going to go back to the cooking, and right about now is the time for the chicken, I believe, because I cooked my chicken in my air fryer, and that took about 20 minutes on hot. I don't know what setting I had it on, but it was hot enough. You want to cook it for at least like 350 degrees, 400 degrees to get the maximum amount of cooking in that. Chicken came out a little bit dryish, but you can also pan fry your chicken if you'd like. I'm going to scoop it into there, and then there is the delicious cheese sauce that I made. That came out fantastic, actually. As you can see in about a minute here, I'm going to pour it over, and it is going to look like velvety goodness. Yeah, there it is. All cheesy and delicious. And I apologize to anybody who is lactose intolerant who cannot have this delicious treat. But, or if you are of vegan whatever and you're offended by cheese or whatever, I'm sorry. This is what I eat. I'm sure you're probably more upset about the chicken thing, but it's okay, because you can have your way of eating, I can have my way of eating, and we can live together in harmony. We probably won't be going to the same restaurants, though. So, anyways, you want to mix that up, and you got yourself cheesy goodness again, like I said. And then after that, I think what you're going to be doing is throwing it in the oven for a little bit to get it a little bit nice and warm. And then, yeah, you got yourself a nice hot dish to... See, it's so good looking that my tumbly is grumbly. But I got some Tillamook cheddar here. Toss that on top. I mean, this is not a commercial for for that brand, but that's the kind of cheese that I normally eat because it is higher quality in my regards. And again, this is not a commercial for them, but I like that cheese. It's good cheese. Comes from Oregon or something like that, I think. And then I did that same thing with my vegetarian one. And then you take a look in the oven, and you see in blurry cam that these have been done well. And you are done. Wait. What am I forgetting? I know there's something that I'm forgetting, but I just can't quite put my finger on. Wait a second. What the? Is this? Oh. What? Oh my God. My roommate's gonna flip out if he sees that piece of cheese on the ground. Anyways, that's the video. I did have a video of me cleaning up after myself in the kitchen. That video got corrupted, I guess, because I ran out of space in my camera. So I have the video on my computer, but it is unplayable and pretty much dead. So, if anybody out there has any suggestions for me as to how I can reclaim that video, that would be awesome. But anyways, there will be one of those later, and thank you for playing for everything, because now it is time for me to go, and I have already gone way over time. So you guys have a good day. If you have any questions, comments, or recommendations, if you want me to try and make a recipe more health conscious, please leave it in the comments below, or contact me via social media. If you have any questions about this, please leave them below. Anything. You want to say anything, go for it. But anyways, again, thanks for playing, guys. Have a good one.